Good evening. There we go. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. And I'm going to correctly put this back. Thank you for enduring that. My name is Martia King, and I would like to introduce the current president for Tri Alpha, Grace.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Grace Krim. I am a senior this year, double majoring in electrical engineering and biochemistry, and I'm serving this year as president of Tri Alpha. Tri Alpha is it's in its first year this year. We are a group dedicated to raising awareness for first-generation challenges in academia, as well as raise voices of those who really excel in their colleges and their majors. So we thank you all for we thank you for being here today. This is a great accomplishment on your part. And yeah, we thank you for joining our org, and we really hope that you enjoy tonight.
I would like to again thank you for being here this evening to celebrate the induction of brand new members to Tri Alpha, Alpha 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 Honor Society, recognizing the academic achievement of first-generation college students. I am a co-advisor for this chapter, along with Margie Jones, who is facilitating another program on the other side of the union at this moment. We are both first-generation college students within our own families. I would also like to introduce, and if you can stand up when I say your name, the rest of the board. Before I introduce them, I will say they took on a large feat. These young people did not know each other. I asked them to embark on being the first officers of a student organization, creating a constitution, and creating a model for the rest of the members to go forth in. We do expect great things from this organization as it continues on this campus. So at this time, Grace Krim, the president of Tri Alpha. Diane Santos, the vice president. Kylie Dinner, the secretary. And Hanrul Park, the treasurer. As we get started, I would like to introduce our Vice Provost for Student Life, Dr. Beth McCuskey, to bring a warm welcome. Thank you.
Well, thank you all, and good evening. I do want to thank our officers for jumping on board and helping to create a brand new organization. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and to start something from scratch is, it's ambiguous and a ton of work and could be a lot of fun too. Can you join me again in thanking them for taking on this leadership role and supporting Tri Alpha and all of you as brand new inductees? As a first-generation student myself, I have a kind and loving place in my heart for all things first generation. I know that when you come into higher ed, if you don't have family members who kind of came before you, you're learning the ropes a lot on your own. And we want this organization to be kind of a representative of, the successes that you can bring to the table in your academic lives here on campus, but also as a voice and a support for all first generation students. So I do want to congratulate each of you for all that you have accomplished. It is not easy getting a 3.2 at Purdue, and that means tons of work and tons of effort. Again, let's give all of you a round of applause for your accomplishments. And a hearty congratulations to each one of you that get inducted tonight. I can't wait to see the great things that come out of this organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. McCuskey, and your continued generosity and support for this organization and this initiative on campus. We are now at the keynote portion of the program. We're moving quite quickly, if that's okay with you. I will just bring some brief remarks, and then I will let Grace take it over for some additional remarks herself. As a first-generation college student, I remember being dropped off at Bowling Green State University in Ohio, and my mom said, "All right, figure it out, see you later." And I was like, whoa, this is a lot. But could understand how it is being in a space where you just don't know how to do. You don't know what you don't know. And those moments is like, who can I turn to? Who can I reach out to? Who can I connect with? And I was able to figure out some things. I kind of walked in the financial aid office. I don't know about you, but financial aid was a good friend of mine. Trying to figure out how to pay for school. And I learned through there, finding a connection. I even talked myself into a job there, but learned through that office of how to even navigate the systems in college. I told a first-year student the other day, I didn't know I could drop a class until I was a senior. Right? And that, for some of you, you're like, whoa, I dropped a class my first semester freshman year. I just didn't know what I didn't know. What I hope for this organization is that we can share through the partnerships with the various colleges that are represented, the various administrators, that we can share the tools, the tips of how to navigate spaces that we just don't know what we don't know. And that is not just in undergrad, but that is as you pursue doctorate degrees, master's degrees, as you kind of learn what industry is like. I have a number of students say, I made it through college. I now have to sign a contract or negotiate a job offer. I need to buy a house. I don't know how to buy a car. There are lots of instances where there's not enough YouTube, Facebook, TikTok to tell me how to survive that, okay? But there were some folks, I found a couple of moms in the neighborhood, or my doctor said, I got another person that has twins, right? It's just about asking some questions. Never be nervous to ask the question. I'd rather you ask it, and so we can build together. So as a student here on this campus, if you need anything, Kroc Leadership Center, feel free to come by the office as one of the co-advisors. I'm in 370, it is called Kroc, okay? I don't know what word you thought it was, but it's called Kroc Leadership Center. Come by, ask a question. There is a person in every college there to help. We have many college reps here, if you want to raise your hand and wave. Many college reps here from ag, education, engineering, polytechnic. There are people here to help you be successful. Do not go through this journey alone. Thank you for being the first and not the last. Thank you for encouraging others. And once you learn, teach someone else. Thank you. All right. At this time, I'd like to bring Grace Krim up to the stage.
Thank you. So I wanted to say a couple of words about my experience as being a first-gen student before we begin the induction ceremony. So I had a very similar experience, kind of just drop off, figure it out. But one of the biggest challenges I've faced as a first-generation college student is learning how to ask questions. And it's not just learning how to ask questions, it's learning how to ask questions about things that you don't know about. You don't know what you're asking questions about in order to figure out and fill in those missing gaps and pieces. So it's a skill that not a lot of people have, but first-generation students have to figure it out before they even come to college. So it's something that is very unique about all of you, being able to ask those questions and learn what you don't know. So we're hoping that this student org will help fill in some of those gaps and ask those questions for you so that you don't spend a lot of time wondering what questions am I missing. So moving forward into the induction portion. So we're gonna start with the history and principles of Tri Alpha. So I will invite Diane to help us begin.
everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Like I was introduced earlier, my name's Diane Santos. I am a senior majoring in biochemistry. And to start off, we'll talk about some history and principles of Tri Alpha. The logo or key that includes the number 2018, which is the year Tri Alpha or Alpha 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 was founded. The logo is a star in the center of several circles, indicating the various communities in which you are a part of. The community of Purdue University, the community of Lafayette, and the community of the wider region.
Senior in biomedical health sciences, and I actually graduate in December. And as you follow your lead into higher education, just as the stars in the heavens above have guided mariners and travelers in days of old, remember that you are this beacon of light.
And the pin, which you will receive as a part of your induction, includes the logo as well as the words First Gen, so that everyone who sees you wearing that pin.
Using the colors of the Moravian College where the society was founded, the colors are intertwined to demonstrate the connection we all have to one another.
All right. Would those who are to be inducted into this honor society please stand? Being first can be hard. Being first can be scary. Being first can be exciting. As part of the first generation in your family to go to college, you are a source of pride and guidance to others. By accepting membership into Tri Alpha Honor Society, you recognize your responsibility to your family and to future generations of first to finish what you started, to be their compass, leading them to their destination when the way seems uncertain, to be their light in the darkness, and to support others in their own journeys of firsts. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you accept the obligation of thanking those who paved the way before you and who made this journey possible for you. By accepting membership into the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you accept the responsibility of helping others as you have been helped, or as you perhaps wish you have been helped, to serve as mentors and guides for the next group of students to step foot on a college campus as the first in their family or circle of friends. By accepting membership in the Tri Alpha Honor Society, you have an obligation to take pride in your achievements and share your story so that others learn of your accomplishments and can share in the joy of your success. If you accept these responsibilities, please respond with "I do." Please be seated.
As your name is read, please come forward to receive your pin and sign the registry. We ask that the audience please hold their applause until all student names have been read. Inductees, when your college is called, please come up on stage from the right, closest to the podium, and exit to the left, which would be here to the left of us, and exit to the right. If everyone from College of Agriculture could please stand near the stage. Okay. If the college rep would also like to stand behind them as well. Yeah. You want to go first?
All right. Peyton Betts, Caroline Chandler, Natalie Dolman, Alyssa Herman, Cleo Levin, Elizabeth Pila, Kylie Perkins.
If everyone from College of Education could please stand near the stage. Emily Mitzel, Yvonne Michelle Soto Rodriguez, Cora Woods.
Could everyone from the College of Engineering please line up near the stage? Rosemary Allison, Abby Beauchamp, Garrett Malmborg, Dhruv Medpara, Logan Miller, Casper Neese, Kyle Silverstein, Tong Yi Wu, Brian Yang.
If everyone from the College of Health and Human Sciences can please come up. I'll stop here. Rebecca Anderson, Emmanuel Ayala, Annabelle Batiste, Ashley Cave, Nicholas Glynn, Maisa Coria, Kayla Dent, Celeste Enriquez, Prizel Goins, Rachel Johnson, Claire Kern.
Taylor Morris, Abby Pattengale, Mohammed Payara, Dalia Pan, Sydney Reinbold, Haley Smith, Nicole Weisalu, Addison Weststraight, Faith White, Michelle Zhao.
If everyone from the College of Pharmacy, well, I'm sorry, Liberal Arts, I apologize. Liliana Blunt, Sienna Bravich, Jabe Bochum, Shayla Covaribas, Jaime Del Real, Carrie Eatson, Madison Walsh.
Could the students from the College of Pharmacy please line up near the stage? Seth Allison, Elizabeth Solis, Brinley Walters.
If everyone from the College of Science can please come up. Brian Golas, Hejong Lim, Marilyn Salas Olvera, Jacob Zitek.
Could everyone from the College of Business please stand near the stage? Delaney Dentler, Olivia Heinsush, Jasmine Kaur, Elisa Lynch, Jason Ramirez, Lina Robinson.
If everyone from the College of Purdue Polytechnic Institute can please come up. McKinley Kinnear, Karen Neblet, Deep Prajapathy, Carla Rodiles, Farah Spears, Haruka Yoshimura,
Let's give all of our inductees a final round of applause. In closing, take a moment to look around you, around your full circle here. You are the star in the middle of someone else's circle, just as you are the circle surrounding someone else's star. You are all connected here in this society and in this community. But remember, as Shakespeare once said, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Go forth and live in the light.
Thank you, Grace. As the program has concluded, there are opportunities for, we would like if you did not take a college picture, I would like the college to come up and take a picture. And then if family or friends are around and would like to take pictures, you can after the colleges take a picture. I know that some folks have some final exam or midterms that they're trying to get to, so we will be expeditious. Thank you. And please help yourself to more snacks. We can't take them back, friends. Thank you all for coming. Y'all did it.